How you going, big world? It's KJ Cool here. Let's go! Welcome back. It's Iguana Care 2020. Yes, we're talking about you-know-who, Miss Iguana. She's back at it again, making the cash for lifting those boxes. But first up, I just want to show you guys that probably haven't seen this clip. It's 4 years old, and it's the doctors, and they're talking about the iguana.
I want you to all take a look at these pictures. So these photos you're looking at are from popular YouTube star Eugenia. Her physical appearance has sparked a wildfire of controversy. Not one, but 4 petitions have gone out there to shut down her social media accounts due to what those folks believe is her dangerous influence that she could be having on those potentially battling eating disorders. Although Eugenia herself has never admitted to anorexia or bulimia, the question, what we want to really talk about is what role social media can play in all of this. Because you're really talking about 2 different stories here, which is obviously if Eugenia has an eating disorder, that is something that needs to be addressed in and of itself. But then, of course, she has 452,000 followers on Instagram, and I guess some of her followers have admitted that they're jealous of her thin look and that her look makes them feel fat. And so social media, we've talked about, it can be an incredibly positive thing, but also it can be a very dangerous.
I feel for her, but she does not look good. I mean, from a professional standpoint, she looks like she needs help. I mean, she really looks emaciated.
Damn straight, doctors. She's got a responsibility because she's actually very famous and has millions of subscribers. Probably like this little guy. Some of them watch her because they think she's hot. Some people watch it because they're pro-annas. And other people watch it because they're also got weird skinny girl fetishes. I reckon they're the ones that give her the cash. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. Show you some clips. Mind-blowing. And then there's the people like me and all the others that are just in awe and shock every day that she's still going and that she has not been removed to go and get help. No one hates her. Everyone just wants her to get help. And the more she denies it, well, the angrier the people become.
I'm sure you have a unique perspective on because you have a big social media following, and it's a community where people can support one another, they can tear each other down, where people follow one another and their habits, whether they be good or bad. What role do you think social media plays in all of this?
You know what, it plays such a huge role. Being 420 pounds and having been there and I was modeling, I was criticized for promoting obesity at that size. Having lost weight, then I was criticizing for losing the weight. So social media plays such an important part, but I think as someone that's on YouTube, someone that's on social media, and you develop a social following, you have a social responsibility to the people that follow you on being careful the message that you send out, because these people will follow things that you put out there.
That is 100% correct. And this was said 4 years ago on a show called The Doctors, run by doctors. This lady has experienced what Iguana is going through. Now, she was aware of it. The biggest problem with Iguana is she makes out she's not aware of it. Obviously, she's aware of it because she must feel hungry and half sick all the time. Once again, sorry about all the birdies in the background with their bird brains. It is spring here. Sorry. I did send a memo out this morning saying I was making a video, but they never listen. People ask her regularly on live streams if she eats, when she eats, will she eat on live, all the rest of it. And she always has awesome excuses. Listen to this one. Like, I don't know who she thinks she's talking to, but man, this is like full politician next level BS.
Yeah, I'm just kind of talking right now. So, of course, I eat off the stream and everything, but I'm just kind of talking to you guys and eating, and not doing an eating stream right now. So yeah.
Oh yeah, she's not doing an eating stream right now because she seems to do them all the time. Not! Anyway, I've got very rare footage here of her doing an eating stream, and I told you guys she doesn't eat anything except freaking leaves, because she keeps telling us that she eats, but I don't know about you. My eyes don't deceive me, and she looks like someone that doesn't eat, and if she does, just maybe a couple of leaves. And I'd bloody know, because I'm a koala and I eat leaves. That's all I eat. Yeah, admittedly, I get high, but I gotta eat a shiznit load of them. You seen how big and fluffy and gorgeous and squashy we are? She's the opposite. Come on, Iguana. You're not fooling this old koala. And by the way, you're not fooling anyone, because I don't know if you've ever heard this saying, words are cheap, man. And your words are real cheap. Dollar shop cheap. Because all we have to do is take one look at you. Did you see what the doctor said about you 4 years ago, girl? Come on, man. Give me a break. Wait, iguana, just because I'm stoned from the eucalyptus leaves doesn't mean you can take advantage of me. I know what's going on, okay?
Was I born like this, or did it happen later on in life? Did what happen later in life? But I mean, I guess I was born as Eugenia, but I guess we kind of all change, like, over time, you know? I guess, like, we all kind of, like, change and...
Just give us a straight answer for once. Like, seriously, girl. It's a very straightforward question. Of course we all change, because that's what happens when people grow from babies to adults. We all know that, but we want to know when you changed into an iguana. Oh my God, you're infuriating.
You know, I've kind of always been, like, you know, like, naturally, like... I don't want to get too into that, because some people, like, judge me a lot and stuff, but... yeah, I mean, I guess, like, you know, people's size can kind of, like, change, like, you know, depending on, like, a lot of factors and things, but, yeah, I guess I've always been, like, pretty, like, naturally thin, but that can kind of, like, change depending on, like, you know, people's, like, bodies and people's, like, you know, as people grow up, like, they're not always gonna look exactly the same, but
Like, they're not always going to look exactly the same. Yeah. Great answers, girl. You know how everyone knows when you're backed into a corner and you're lying? Because you can't stop saying like and yeah, and like. You need to really look back at your clips and start seeing what you talk about and what your responses are, because they're not actually responses. They're like the fuzz on the TV, just going, bzzz. That's it.
does, like, anyone that ever does donate anything to me, I'm always, like, super, super grateful for. But I think, like, sometimes people more, like, define simp as somebody that, like, is, like, next level, and, like, when they donate money, they kind of start thinking that, like, you're dating them or things like that, or they get mad if, like, you're not dating them. I've had things like that happen to me and get, like, a little interesting sometimes, but I don't think most people are like that at all. But that's kind of, like, you know, I mean, I don't know, I feel like there's, like, different kind of simps.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like, there's simps that just are really into iguanas with EDs. I get it now.
No, I'm not moving fake fan. I know Dark Review.
Hey, I am an honest guy. Check my reply after stream.
Oh my gosh, David! You did not have to do that. Thank you. Oh my gosh, what? That's insane. Oh my gosh, thank you for the $1,000 donation. Oh my gosh, that's huge. That's like, oh my gosh, that is so generous, David. I appreciate that so much. Oh my gosh, I saw that. I was, like, in shock. I'm so grateful. Thank you. That's insane.
Yeah, boys, it's a creeper alert. Whoop, whoop. We know that the people that are giving her the cash money are the biggest creepers. Because who's got $1,000 to give an iguana with an eating disorder? I mean, come on. What's going on, y'all? I'm just going to show you a few more clips of her new BF, David.
David! What? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's
How about
crazy.
OnlyFans with just cute outfits, waist shots,
I mean, do
fishnets,
people do
and
that on
Tuesday
OnlyFans?
hats
Do
up
they
to
just
that?
post, like, outfits? Because, I mean, I love fashion. That is crazy, though.
See, I just
Thank
proved my
you.
point. Did you see what David wrote? He gave her another $100 tip, not 1,000. But he said, "Hey, girl, you ever heard of OnlyFans? I mean, it's just trying on clothes and taking cute pics. Like, come on, man! you are paying this girl to stay with an eating disorder and model on OnlyFans, and then she comes back saying, "Oh my God, do people do that on OnlyFans? Oh my God, I never even knew." You freaking did know, you stupid iguana. Stop playing this game. I'm sick of it. I truly am. You're now going to go onto OnlyFans. It might be a good option because then you'll be off YouTube and Insta and all the rest of it. But don't try and make out you don't have a freaking clue about OnlyFans, you.
Oh my god! I'm not even here! What? What is happening? Thank you for 5,000 bits! Oh my gosh! Thank you, that's insane! Wow!
Wow. Wow. Someone else has given her a whole lot of cash money and she's like, oh, what? Maybe it's David, but I don't think so. I think it's this creepy dude, this crusty old creeper. Let's call him Greg, hey? He loves iguanas with EDs, allegedly. I mean, he calls himself anonymous, but he is there a lot in her streams giving her cash money to just, shed a little bit of that iguana skin. Come on, baby. You know you want to. No kidding, she's actually got some seriously sicko fans. Check these guys out, why don't ya? They're just all dudes that love iguanas that have got EDs. So these guys are like shouting out, show us some more bones, yeah, show us more skeletal frames, yeah. And then she does it, man, and then she gets money. It's that easy. Oh, hi guys, is this what you want to see? You want to see my collarbone jutting out of my body with virtually no skin on it? What else would you like? Oh, you want to see my teeth? Yeah, they're nearly falling out of my head too. Yippee! Mummy, I made heaps of money on Twitch tonight. Yeah, I showed all my bones and all my skin and how I don't eat and everyone gave me heaps of money.
And, like my health, like, with a lot of things, like, really isn't like as bad as like some people are thinking and all that. And I feel like sometimes people, I guess, can like assume a lot of stuff about my health and things like that, but like people don't really know like how I'm doing or like how I'm feeling or things like that.
Well, there you go. We've done a full circle. She's talking about her health again on another stream, saying, hey, you guys don't really know what's going on. We don't need to know what's going on, girlfriend. I said it at the beginning, and I'll say it again. Your words are cheap. It doesn't matter. You don't need whatever you say. No one believes because we can see it. It's plain and simple. You are the pro-Anna queen and there's no way you're ever going to stop. The only way you're ever going to stop is if the cops come and take you and put you in hospital or if you die. That's it. Sorry. I know it's harsh, but we're talking about Iguana Care 2020. Guys, don't get all twisted. She's told us she's living her best life and for everyone to just leave her alone. Okay? And by the way, we all know her doctor has said she is a picture of health. Didn't you, Dr. Hibbert?
But it's just that a lot of these drama channels, which I'm not saying that's her fault at all, but a lot of these drama channels have kind of like greatly like twisted things with me and have greatly like changed things. Oh my gosh, thanks for the donation, Anonymous.
You're still fat.
Okay, well I think that person is just trolling, guys. Kind of crazy that sometimes people like donate $1 just to troll.
Oh my God, I'm not trolling. I think you have put on weight. I'm the one that gives you all the cash. I'm David, and I give you all the cash to shed that iguana skin. So don't be coming back at me. You'll never get $1,000 again, girlie.
Yeah, you will always be beautiful. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. But I think they're just trolling, so yeah, but thanks for $1, Anonymous.
I don't actually know why she has to respond trolling hate comment. Seriously, just ignore it, girl. People are trolling all the time, no matter what they do or who they are or where they are. So you just got to go and ignore that stuff. Just take on the ones that love you, like all the Davids. And by the way, Iguana, you troll us because you say that every drama channel, anyone that makes a video on you twists it. So in your mind, you think that we twist it? Well, we think you twist it. So we're at a stalemate, and I know which side will win in the end. And it's the drama channels. Do you know how I know this? Because we're not twisting anything. So I've watched nearly every video that anyone ever makes on you, and no one twists anything. Everyone says basically around the same thing, that you're making money for being an iguana with an ED. That's it. There's no more to it. You don't care about fashion or makeup. All you care about is getting money to eat some leaves, to stay thin like an iguana with an ED. And I know you don't think you've got a responsibility to the youngsters of the world, but they're generally the other people that are watching you. And as we know, all the other people that are watching you are all the Davids. And they love it. They tell you every day how gorgeous you are. That's what's twisted. Not people doing stories on you. Girl, come on. Are you kidding? Are you being a jokester again? I hope everyone feels caught up on the Iguana Care 2020. I just thought I'd drop another little video explaining that she's making more cash than she's ever made. The more skin she sheds, the more cash she gets. Now, that's only got to be creepers and pro-annas. I mean, she can't possibly have just normal everyday fans. There's a good chance she's got a bunch of kids in there below 10 that have zero clue, and they're just like, oh my god, she's got Pikachu on her bed. She's got Hello Kitty. That's got to be the only people. Other than that, it's just creeper alert. And if anyone wonders why I call her Iguana and only talk about iguanas, because it's the only way my videos get monetized. If I don't mention this girl's name, my videos don't get flagged. One video was taken down with the copyright strike. It had been up for months. All the rest just get demonetized. Then I just had a brain fart one day and I went, I've got it. I've cracked the code. I'm not going to say her name, and ever since then, boom, I got the money coming in, boys. No, I don't. But anyway, it just means it gets shown in the algorithm. But don't worry, Iguana will be back in a couple of days with a new video going, I'm really sorry that you feel that way, but the thing is, you don't really know what's going on. I'm fine. It's like, man, if she says that one more time, I don't know what I'm going to do. I've turned into her. Oh my God, me. All right, I'm off. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And you know what? Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and just do all those jazz hands on all the buttons. And you know, if you sub, please let me know, because I will send you 50 years of free good vibes. Now seriously, you don't get a better bargain than that these days. Cheers, ballers!